appreciate that are people that we consider poor, impoverished, below the poverty level, have incomes 3 times greater than the world average. We have a great standard of living. So don't take it for granted. Appreciate it. Spend a little extra time on your knees and say, thank you, Heavenly Father, for what a great land we live in. And then appreciate why. Why are we so blessed? And it's because of a simple thing, and that is the freedom of us. The ability that we have in this country to have risk, reward, what we call free markets. Some people used to call it capitalism. They're almost afraid to say it anymore. In Washington, D.C., my gosh, capitalism, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a good thing. It's the ability for people to go out there and have the ability to be ingenious, to be creative, innovative, and find better ways to do things. And the marketplace, in fact, will buy into that idea, and you can become the next Bill Gates, you can become the next Alan Ashton. You can create a product and build a better mousetrap and become very successful. And you create wealth, you create jobs, and our quality of life for everybody increases and raises. So appreciate that this unique thing created here in America with free markets, risk-reward capability is what's made us a great country. So remember, why? Because of freedom. And so everything we got to do as a society is to protect those freedoms. It made us the healthiest, wealthiest, strongest country in the history of the world. Now, last but not least, again, you're here in this beautiful facility. I hope that you appreciate 2 things about it. One, it is beautiful. This is the gold room, for obvious reasons, it's the gold. But as you go around and you look at this facility, you know, I hope that we have an appreciation for those people 96 years ago that said we ought to have a government building that is representative of the vision we have for our state's future, and what we represent as Utahns, and the example we can be to the rest of the country. And we had a group of people about this size, probably all told, that sat around together and said, we ought to have a Capitol building. And as long as we're going to have one, let's have something magnificent. Let's have something that's representative of our potential as one of the states in this union. And if you appreciate the fact that as you look at how big this building is, it's not small. We have people come from all over the country. A lot of senior citizens have traveled in their retirement. They want to get around all 50 states and visit all 50 capitals here. They come here and invariably say, Gary, this is one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful capital in all of America. But you know, 96 years ago, when people decided to do this, the population of Utah was less than 300,000 people. And so those people had a vision of what they wanted to do. We have people that make millions, some of the but they only had a vision, but they had courage, because it was not easy with a population that small to build something this big in anticipation of what the future was going to be. So when you think about politics, you think about your own ability to participate and contribute to your society, to your community. I hope you've got courage to go with the vision. You need them both. You've got to have a vision. Where we're going to go, what can we be, what's the potential, what is the vision, and then do you have the courage to go out there and implement the vision and make it happen. Now, at the end of the day, we're turning it all over to good, bad, or ugly. Whatever we leave, we're going to expect you to pick up the reins and to drive the ship of state and the wagon down the road. And I hope you're ready. I hope you're prepared. I hope you have vision. I hope you have courage. I hope you understand the constitutional principles we need to defend here as Americans and as Utahns. Now, I say that with all the confidence in the world that you're going to be able to accomplish that. That you have that right stuff that it takes to be leaders of tomorrow. The fact that you're here today says a lot about you, about your school, that you're taking time to learn, to prepare yourselves, because like I said, in a few few years, one of you may be the next governor of the state of Utah. So thank you for coming. Good luck to you.
What you step in here?
Are there any other students that showed up?
Okay, board members.
Nobody else? Okay. Oh, sorry. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. I'm trying to make sure all the kids get in.
You guys scoot in together and make sure that everybody.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we're just trying to.
We're going to get like a 1, 2, 3, everybody going to get this position. Now, I don't want to be behind me. Yeah. You get to the side here. I don't want to block anybody out, okay? If you can't see the camera can't see you.
Okay.
Cheese.
Very nice. No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right, one more. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Enjoy your time on the